everybody. Welcome to the Memestream Saturday edition. Thank you for all being here today on Christmas weekend. I know y'all are busy, so spending time with us, we appreciate it. So let's get started with the show. Oh, we got Skirmitar hopping in. How you doing, bud?
Hi, hello everyone. I'm
Long time
okay.
no see, my man.
Yeah, I think it was a year ago or something when I was here on the last time. So yeah.
It's great having you here, man. Do you want to let people know what you've been up to?
Well, I'm working mostly for the Full Aussie team. I'm very much streaming with them, and yeah, you can find me on YouTube, Twitter. Pretty much this is.
Go check out the full Aussie channels because they always clip the meme sections and they put it up on their channel, which is really awesome. And Skirmitar's been sharing clips with me as well for reactions from the full Aussie crew, which are going to be used
Yeah.
in future videos. True Pop, man, what you been up to, mate?
Bashing Cyberpunk on the PS5.
Causing controversy again, aren't you?
Been losing sleep, man. He's been up really late.
Yeah. I just noticed yesterday, 4 a.m. and I'm still playing this game. I didn't notice that I played it this long. It doesn't really feel like it. It just feels like, and you click your fingers and you're sucked in. But yeah, I have a story with Cyberpunk. I don't like it, but now that I'm playing it on the PS5, I kind of do. It's still not the game that I was promised, marketing wise. It's just the best I describe it is a Witcher game with some little other nice features. It's not as hyped up as it is, It doesn't live up to the hype that it had. The marketing team behind it did a fantastic job, but they sold a lie.
Don't worry, there'll be a second one coming out soon that you can absolutely destroy as well.
Yeah. No, apart from that, I'm doing good. Thinking of doing a highlight reel of my own channel of the year. That might come out next week or so. Haven't even gotten started on that, but there's an idea floating around. And yeah, guys, people watching, if you have any streams, highlight suggestions, let me know at TrueCulture7 or in my YouTube comments on my channel. Planning to, make a comeback into the next year.
Link to the memers.
Yeah, pump out some, good, well-edited stream highlights, So yeah, keen to get on with the show. As always, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for coming. I know the holidays are busy for a lot of people, so I appreciate everybody who's here today. Kenzo, my dude, you've been busy.
I've had a wonderful week. I am preparing to have a lovely festive period with my family, and we've had a couple of good end of year kind of Christmas streams today on YouTube. I've enjoyed watching. We had R1 over on Beelzebub, and the full Aussie Christmas back at the Ute was dope as fuck. And yes, good to be back here with you guys. Also, I wanted to give a big shout out to our. Sorry, we're probably going to announce this later, but we've got some new Legion members, and I want to.
Yes, we do. And congratulations to all of them. They worked incredibly hard, and we're definitely giving them a shout out after we give a shout out to the people who are watching. So
and it's good for us Europeans to finally outnumber you filthy American dogs for once on this stream.
Finally.
And we have a very special guest, WookieBebad. How you doing today, man?
I don't know how special I am, but I'm doing all right, man. I'm getting ready to tomorrow I start my dry brine on my prime rib for Christmas, and yeah, just hanging out. Watched Rebel Moon this morning. Got to watch it again, and then probably do a review on it.
How was it?
You'll have to watch the review to find out, won't you?
Yeah.
Well, no spoilers, just bad.
I don't think it's as big a disaster as everybody's saying it is.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So Wookie's going to be the contrarian in the community then.
There's been a couple people that said they liked it.
Oh, nice.
I'm not saying it's great. Trust me, it's better than Ahsoka.
Even if you like one, we're all going to rag on you. You think it's the best show ever.
hate
So Wookie's been doing pretty well on his channel. He's been absolutely kicking butt. So go check out his channel at WookieBebad. Guys, give me a break. My producer is off today, so go check out his Twitter and go check out the YouTube. It's on the scroller below. Go subscribe. We're going to get into what's been going on with his channel as well a little bit because I think the information might be helpful to all of us in content creation. Skirmitar. He's already in there. What do I need another producer for? I got Skirmy. Thank you. I am Superman if he wasn't scared of green rocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. But you guys all know that, so let's give a shout out to everybody in chat today. We got our first chat, which is from somebody who is on this panel, been a member for 4 months, saying, "All hail the Legion." Hail to you, my dude.
Hell.
We got D-Day McLean hopping in. Congratulations on becoming the newest member of the Legion of Memers, D-Day. Appreciate you, man.
Good to have you on board, bud.
Yeah, absolutely killing it. CJP says, "Bum, I have to miss the show, but I want to wish all my fellow Legionnaires a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Crazy Kwanzaa, and Festive Festivus."
I have no idea what those last two are.
Don't ask me. I'm not the expert. We got Jonathan Davis saying, "Hail, Merry Christmas to all." Merry Christmas to you, man. Dylan Rama says, "Hail the Legion. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family, my friend." Bad Take Bojan says, "Good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon, Tina. Thanks for hopping in." We got Green Hair Anti-Liberal hopping in saying, "Hey, everybody. Hey." It was great hanging out with you on Vets Talking the other week. We got Professor Savage Dad, the second newest member of the Legion of Memers, says, "Hail True Pop." Oh, I see. True Pop gets special treatment now. Okay. I see how it
I am the mascot of the team.
is. Legion of Memers official says the show will be 5 minutes late. No, KR can't get his shit together. Thank you. Yes, you're right. I can't. He would. CJP says he would if it wasn't flinging. It wasn't flinging it everywhere. Getting roasted by myself. That is fun. We got Skirmitar, almost late and gay. Skirm.
I said almost. Not almost.
We got
Almost gay,
Kenzo
yeah, that's
hopping
okay.
in saying, "Hail everyone in chat and Merry Christmas." Professor Savage Dad, member for 3 months, says, "Merry Christmas to the Legion." We got Tris here, who is the third member of the Legion of Memers, newest member.
Hell, Chris.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I
She's done me proud. I was mentoring Triss. I was a very good sensei. And she's been putting out absolute fire memes on the full Aussie and just on Twitter in general, man. So props to Triss. She's
absolutely keep killing it. I'm proud of all of you guys. Worked very hard to be here. And keep improving your skills, keep asking questions amongst your fellow Legion members. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help. Corey says, "Hail, usually not able to watch live, but I'm off for the weekend." Hey, man, thanks for hopping in, dude. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to have to turn the camera off because I got like 3 screens over here, and it's going to be very distracting to everybody. So sorry about that. Basically, what I want to do is I want to give a huge shout out to the people who joined the Legion this week. Congratulations to you again. You guys worked incredibly hard to be here. This was created for you by Extra Zero.
Of course, Mortal Kombat themed. No, not Mortal Kombat. Oh, it might be Mortal Kombat.
I think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's dope though. Still.
Yeah.
That is freaking dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like the fact that Savage Dad's just like a complete unit.
I'm sorry?
I like the fact that Savage Dad's just like the biggest, brawniest dude there.
Well, congratulations to you guys. Keep killing it. I'm really proud of you. Make us all proud. I can't wait to see where your work continues to grow further on. So let's also give a shout out to Brand Coffee for letting us be part of their affiliate program. I will play the little commercial we have for them. But if you go check out Coffee Brand Coffee, be sure to use the code Hail the LOM so they know we sent you. It does help out the show and potentially helps us get more affiliate ships that way. So playing the commercial now.
Are you tired of the grind of everyday life? Are you fed up with not having any energy in the morning? Do you feel like your life is colored in grey? And does life, for some reason, play sad music everywhere you go? And does it also rain everywhere you go, even though you don't live in England?
Well, turn that frown upside down. The Legion of Memers is here to give you some chuckles, you dingus. And we're happy to bring you something to help give you that extra kick to get you up in the morning. Introducing Coffee Brand Coffee. Fresh roasted with no gimmicks and plenty of flavors to choose from. Use code HAIL the LOM to get 10% off and to help support the channel.
Yep. So go get some Coffee Brand Coffee. I need 2 new bags. I'm gonna get some myself this week because my mom finished all my coffee. Dave McLean says my son loved it, that it looked like a DLC pack. Awesome. Although the Legion isn't exactly meant for children, I'm glad he liked it. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm really loving the enthusiasm and the energy behind all the new members. Keep it up, guys.
No, you're the best, Tris.
So, WookieBebad, I actually wanted to talk to you about your channel. Recently, you have exploded in popularity. So, I was wondering, perhaps you can pass on some advice to some people who are trying to start their channels. What works? What doesn't work? What would you recommend? Any advice like that?
So my Godzilla video is currently at 17.3. I think I ran it too long in that video actually. But I just loved -1 so much. Now the thumbnail, which I think did the majority of the work, I actually looked at other people's thumbnails, and looked at who was getting views, who wasn't. And I'm learning that like simple is better instead of going over the top. You take stuff like Nerdrotic's thumbnails. He can do that stuff. That's his style. He's going to get views. It's going to push him out in the algorithm, but you need something that people are going to click on no matter what, whether they like it or don't like it. And I just went with that. And you mentioned putting the question mark in there, and I was like, I didn't even think about that. I ended up putting 4 on there. I don't know. I'd been trying to break things down. If you scroll down, you can see some of my crazier stuff. I tried some of those styles and things like that. And some of them had good views, 1,000 views, 2,500 views. I put out a bunch of them that were hitting $2,000 every time. And I hit 17 on that one. The next one I drop's probably going to get 500 views. I understand that. Hopefully not. But that is also almost 1,500 watch hours on that Godzilla video. It was what, 500 and some likes, but only 66 subs. I need to work on converting the likes into subscribers. If I could.
And where do you put your if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz?
So I didn't put any in that video.
Oh, okay.
I really hate shilling for myself. The only place that is on the outro that I had you make, that I put in every video. And so it seems like every time I put the subscribe stuff in there, the video doesn't do well. So I stopped doing it. So the next couple of ones, I'm probably going to stop and say, hey, if you're still watching, you like this video, subscribe for more content. It helps me get excited to make more stuff. And just something simple like that. I don't know.
So what I've been told is to do that at the end, because that way, if they're still watching, you kind of earned that like, subscribe, and all that. Might be a bit helpful.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think that video was a bit long. It was 20 minutes. But I cut probably 5 minutes out of it.
Oh, wow.
And now the video to the left, that was a nothing burger. That's 2.5K views. And Master of TDS put out this compilation of people screaming about the marbles. And I literally just turned the camera on and went at it. And I did some editing tricks, like blew the tweets up and changed my voice and did all that stuff. And I'm shocked it got 2.5K. It took me, so I had 25 minutes of me ranting. I cut it down to 15 minutes. And I've had people tell me, in the comment section, I had to watch this 3 times. It was so funny. That makes you feel good. I think Godzilla is straight up, is just a lot of people are in awe of it. And it drove it. We'll see what Rebel Moon does and see what my Toho versus Legendary does. And
Awesome,
thanks,
man.
And thanks for the idea on the Toho versus Legendary thumbnail. I think it's going to come out pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. That's been it's funny because like I don't have the time to apply a lot of my own advice to my own things, but you know me, I'm always happy to share any knowledge that it will be helpful for any.
But yeah, I've gone from, so I stopped streaming. I was doing 2 weekly streams, one I put together and one I didn't, that I just helped produce on. And I stopped live streaming because I don't have time. I was days late getting my Ahsoka videos out. I have ADHD, so I have a hard time concentrating. So I have to go when I'm motivated. And this last week I was sick and couldn't even talk. So I just pulled clips and did stuff like that. But yeah, I'm up almost 200 subs in a month and a half. So
that's great, man.
But that's just grinding, dude. When I build a video, I work like I'm working on a car. I start at one corner, make my way around, look at everything on the car, and I end up back in that same spot and double check everything. And I think the back end has a lot more to do with getting your stuff out there than actually the content you're making.
I mean, that doesn't mean to say make content shit, but
But I think having your tags, your keywords, your description, your title, all
and
that.
Are you using vidIQ for some of those?
So when I build a video and I go do my tags, I use their boost because I'm a paying member of vidIQ. So that gives me all the tags I need. It shows you the ratings of them. Of course, you want to go with the highest rated ones. And I've had videos that didn't perform, and I went in and changed 2 tags, which tags aren't supposed to matter, and then the video takes off. So, and I've been noticing too, I'm not getting performance day 1. Godzilla didn't take off for 4 days. Now I talked to you and we made that change on that Monday, and it started about a day later and it started taking off. But it had been out for 3 days. It wasn't getting any traction. It's got 200 and some thousand interactions or impressions. So all my impressions were stopping at 50K. I think YouTube's seen it. I was putting out consistent stuff and I was getting into 1K, 2K regions, and it just turned me loose that time. It let it go out there. And sometimes it seems like it's getting the hook in the fish.
Awesome, man. Guys, learn from the creators around you. Take what you like, discard what you don't like. It is okay to do that. Don't steal, but create your own art from the people who inspired you. That's what I always say.
And watch the vidIQ videos. They're free.
Yes. Learn as much content as you can. I know it's a pain. Just learn what you can, guys.
And they're generalized. They're for like people that are making wood shop videos or skydiving videos. They're for everybody. So take what you want from that. Not everything is going to pertain to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like their daily video ideas are not even half the time are not even on my topic.
I love them. I love them though, because it gives you ideas for future videos as well.
Oh yeah, it was like, why is Ahsoka so great? I'm like, I'm not making that video.
LG, give me 1 sec. I will bring up vidIQ so you guys can see it. We're not sponsored by them, and I probably guarantee you they would not enjoy our content except in the art form. But they've been really helpful for a lot of us small creators out there. So go check them out. I'm bringing it up now so you guys can see it.
Also,
it's
they have a
great,
browser extension.
Great stuff.
They have a browser extension you can use, which shows you a lot of information on your competitors' videos.
Yeah, and if you don't have competitors as well, it's all it's on there also. You can
Yeah.
see I have the extension. That's where you can see the views per hour and everything like that. It'll be very helpful for you in the future.
Yeah.
If you guys can spend on it, then I'd recommend it. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Just watch the videos. They also do most days in the mornings. They do like live channel reviews where you can go on the live stream and they'll give you like a form and you fill out the form and they'll review your channel and hopefully it'll help you in the future as well.
They also there's TubeBuddy that you can use that extension too. I know some people prefer TubeBuddy over vidIQ, but there's several things out there that can help you. Also with the extension, when I was doing my Ahsoka videos and I was pressed for time, you can go in and see other creators' tags. And I was copying Grace Randolph's tags and putting them on my Ahsoka videos and taking out like all the Grace Randolph stuff, but just everything else.
Again, Extra Zero is not with me today, so I'm a little slow on chat. Kenzo is the best. He's helpful as fuck. Always there when I had questions. I love it. I love it.
Simp.
D. McLean says my son is 26. Okay, in that case, that's fine. Chris says, wait, Extra Zero was both of y'all's teacher? I got Kenzo, LOL. Oh, went from simp to shade in a matter of seconds. Metastep says, hey fam, just stopping by to show some loves. I'm modding for Flaweds Live. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Hell, WookieBebad and everyone else here. These are all emojis.
Turquoise waving. Oh, the hand waving. Heart. Red heart.
You don't have to read them all.
No,
we broke pop culture here.
It's just heart. Okay, I'm just trying to read it.
A Zombie Box Reviews hopping in says Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Happy Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas, Zombie.
Metasteps, don't forget to hit that like button. Yep. Appreciate you,
Thanks,
man.
Metastep.
Jonathan Davis has been a member for 4 months. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for helping support the channel. And
Thanks,
for those of you who are members, I did put the link to the show, to the StreamYards in the member section of the YouTube. So if you want to join, we have space for a few people. Hop in and we'll have you come by. Green Hair Liberal says, hey, Zombie Box Review, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you too. Mariah, Zombie Box says, Mariah with T and Telly hit over 5K. She has some really good advice on how to grow your channel. I highly suggest y'all check it out. Her celebration stream where she shares her advice. Absolutely, man. Do me a favor, just DM it to me on Twitter, and I will definitely check it out. Professor Savage Dad says, I plan to put a bit of focus into that at some point next year. I really should be using some of these other tools and looking at some of these other things that would actually help improve. The whole point of the Legion is to always improve and grow. So as long as you have the desire to learn and actively go out and up your content, that's what matters. Keep on, checking out that content. I watch hours or listen to hours of YouTube videos of content creation a day. So I don't expect everybody to be able to do that, but if anything I learn can help anybody out, all they need to do is ask. Zombie Box Review says, I've been taking notes. All right, good, man. Good. I appreciate you. Did I miss anybody else's? Here, Professor Savage said, my description in my tags and other things, I just throw it out. They're raw right now. And once I finally feel like I have the groove for shooting and editing, I'm going to get into posting and reach. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all baby steps. Don't expect to be great overnight. Just improve yourself every video, one after another. If you see something works, use that next time. Just continue. Google Ads are a great way to promote your channel. I'm not super familiar with how the Google Ads work. Are any of you familiar with that?
I used it when I was on Twitch. I didn't see any growth from it a little bit. I've tried it on Twitter too, and I didn't really see any growth from it. I mean, but I was throwing $50 at it. I'm not throwing $1,000 out there.
Yeah.
Now I will say, Savage Dad, if you get the extension, you can pull tags that way. But also look at other videos that are similar to yours, and it automatically puts the keywords up there. So, and I don't know about you, Green Rocks. I've been told 3 keywords in the title, that's in the description, and that's it. Do not do 5, do not do 4, you do 3, and that is all.
I've been told it's not like a set thing. So like, just don't go overboard with it because nobody pays attention with it. So I'd say at max 4, between 1 and 4 might be good. Just fluctuate between the two and see what works for you.
It's all about niching down too. It's all about getting in that specific little thing, I think, too, so the algorithm knows exactly where to put you. The more you give it, the more it has to make choices.
Merry Christmas, Tom. It was good talking to you before Christmas. I hope your family is good and you're enjoying your holiday, man. Tom also says it's a promotion tab on YouTube Studio, which, next year I plan to do a lot of things. There might be a little bit of changes to how many times I will be on the show because I do want to make more content for the channel, and I need time to do that.
Putting together a live stream eats your time up.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely a time suck. I enjoy it 100%. Don't get me wrong, but I do want to grow the channel. And everybody who actually watches, we typically have between 165 to 185 views on each of the Legion streams, and that's pretty much set. So that means people are coming in all the time, and being there. So I appreciate each and every one of you for that. You guys absolutely rock. Rogue says follow terms of service for each platform. I say yes. Do the best you can because I know sometimes the terms of service are a bit wonky.
Vague.
Retention time, focus on first. Yeah, I would listen to Tom on a lot of this YouTube stuff. He really does know what he's talking about. He's helped me immensely in the beginning, and he still does every day.
So there's no good statistic on retention time. So what you had Salty Nerd on here the other day, Kadish, he said you want 100%. Well, you're not going to get 100%. You can try. Nerdrotic said 20 to 30% on a 10-minute video is good. Some time ago, especially when you're starting out. So that's the metric I've been using. I've been over on my 10 to 15-minute videos. I've been over that 30%. So, it goes down with time. You get so many people that click and they're like, oh yeah, I don't like this. And they move on. So that's 3 seconds of retention time. It's going to bring your number down. Yeah, exactly. Getting a high retention time is tough.
Yeah. I mean, just do the best you can. You can always set a goal and you don't have to reach it all the time. But, if you set yourself some arbitrary goals, be like, okay, I'm going to put out a video, at the end of this week. And if you don't do that, then you failed yourself. Not like you failed everybody else, but, try and compete with yourself every single time you do something like this.
So it's like they don't tell you what's a good click-through rate. Anybody will tell you, oh, you want 100% click-through rate. So I watched a stream where the guy was going through people's thumbnails and the changes they made to save the video. And they showed one that was like an 11% click-through rate. And he's like, oh my God, that's amazing. So that's got to be high. I guess 5. I average between 5 and 6. So I guess that's okay.
I also recommend making sure you have playlists and at the end of the video, making sure they pop up as well. Because if people like the content, they will go watch those playlists.
Yeah. Take advantage of end screens and the beginning of the thing. I've seen where that's helped a lot of people immensely. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get good solid numbers on those two things as to what's good. I seen Camelot showed a thing before he got banned on Twitter where he had a 9.8% click through, and he's like, "This is amazing." So,
Tom also says depends on the type of video, but scripting for the video is important and having a story. Yeah, absolutely. The story writing is a problem for me, but baby steps.
Well, if you have the gift of gab, you only need bullet points.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Honestly, if you can look at a line and be like, Spider-Man 2 sucks because of Venom, and you can spitball off of that for 45 seconds to a minute, you should be great. And then move on to your next bullet point.
Yeah, I tried to do that with my new Godzilla vid. Didn't. I've got like comparison, like a full-on script. Spider-Man 2 did really well. Godzilla -1. I know it's a Japanese movie with subtitles, so probably not many people seen it, even though box office would say otherwise. But I don't know. I just scripts worked better for me. I mean, everyone's gonna have a different preference. Everyone's gonna have different, I guess so, preferences when it comes to video. I don't think there's like one better method, to be honest, scripted
I
or
do a script
bullet
for
points.
every video, and then it never ends up coming out the script.
Yeah.
Tom says, humble brag, I finally got over 50% female audience. Well, I'm sorry I'm not as attractive as you, Tom.
It's not him. It's the thing on his shoulder.
Wait. What's mine? I want to check that.
I meant like 6%. And the reason I look is because of Nerdrotic.
I don't show.
Congratulations, Tom. Keep going, man.
Actually, I don't show my face on my channel that much. I mean, I show my face on here plenty of times, but
I don't show my face at all.
You got to gel that hair up and put on like a leather jacket. You'll get the women audience.
Tom's
Yeah,
much sexier than you, Pop, and he's got Zort as well. So
unbelievable.
Oh, he is the highest next to Dan.
What the hell?
Well, when are you and Dan gonna sing a song together?
You should sing it. They should sing a song about their female audience. It's gonna bounce up to 100. I guarantee it.
Oh, did a new Twitch stream meta with the black bells? I don't know. That'll get the female audience, right? Probably.
I had
not.
some black vinyl. I was gonna cut some strips today, and I decided not to do it.
Hey man, as long as you're not naked like Boogie, you're fine.
Oh no! Why? Have you guys seen that Boogie documentary?
No, and I have no interest in seeing it either.
I recommend at least like watching the ETHAP coverage of it, not the thing itself. Otherwise, you'll throw yourself off. Like it's better to watch someone laughing at it than it by yourself. You know,
you'll what yourself off?
no.
Did you see the guy with the black bars acting like he was?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with it, but we're definitely getting into that later because I see some memes popping up about that right now. Star Wars Marvel Purist says mine is completely wrong. I probably have over 10%. YouTube analytics says 0. Man, I don't know. What to
I know
tell
you're not. I know you're not up for the face reveal quite yet, Soups. But is this stuff something you'd consider doing yourself, or?
I mean, you know,
for the right price.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm no whore, but you know what? The super chat, super chat. OnlyFans content coming your way soon.
Then black bars are in the mail.
Professor Savage that says, I'm pretty sure that me and my post of No Green Rock with his shirt off increased his female audience. It's all lies. It's all lies. I look like a gorilla everywhere. It's all good. Thanks, Professor Savage. I appreciate you.
I mean, that could be a good marketing gimmick. Like, have all the guys that show their face, like topless on the beach, and be like, these guys are going live.
Yeah, if we ever all make it to a meetup, we'll just take one shirtless picture with all of us and just cut it off at the chest.
I mean, plenty of guys, Twitch streamers, are doing it now, and I think I'm not sure if they're getting banned or not. But
bro, nothing pisses me off more than people taking off their shirts for no reason.
Literally, good on them. I mean, I recommend every guy to do it on Twitch just to show the utter hypocrisy Twitch is indulging itself into. I mean,
I think the guys need to put pasties on just to make a statement.
DJ McLean says sex sells, rock sex sells. Thank you. Well, ladies want gorillas.
Porn is literally free, DJ McLean. What the hell are you on about?
Yeah, but the problem with this though, Pop, is it's kids on there, isn't it? That's why everyone's actually bothered. No one gives a shit about people being naked on the internet on a platform that's designed strictly for adults. But Twitch is, for even if they put adult blocks on it or whatever, your kid will find a way around it. Remember when you was a kid, you were smarter than your parents.
Oh no, it's completely good. I never got in any trouble.
I
whatsoever.
actually
I
didn't
never
get
lied on the 18 and over button.
But what they need to do is straight up implement a credit card rule. If you receive a subscription, like somebody gifts you a sub, you have to enter your credit card information. Nothing's charged, but it verifies your age.
That's not a bad idea.
If you want to sub to someone's channel or you want to get into the just chatting and all that stuff, you have to have that verification. It's all you put your credit card information, doesn't cost you nothing to go in there and look around. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's too much to ask either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Thing
But
is,
there- Asmongold was right.
Yeah.
Asmongold was right. There's way worse things on there than ethoughts on Twitch.
Oh fuck yeah!
There's conversations about socialism and everything else, and some
That's
furries and all this other stuff that little kids don't need to see.
Diaper furries and fucking all that shit. Yeah, you'll find the weird that are weird.
Cell Sage says just stopping by. Hi, Merry Christmas, everybody. Watching movies with the family. Enjoy. I know everybody's enjoying time with their family, so I appreciate you guys just hopping in to say hi.
Merry Christmas, Cell Shade.
Merry Christmas. Twitch is a tween nightmare. Hell, hell, my dude. Hell.
Yeah. Sorry, go on, Rox.
No, go ahead, man.
I didn't get my phone until I was like 17 ish.
So last year.
No.
I had a cell phone until I was legal to drink.
That was like 5-6 years ago, if I'm counting right. So yeah, I mean, I'm just seeing like little cousins that will have TikTok at the age of like 8 with TikTok and all that, and it's just like, good God. And I can definitely say having a phone has wasted a lot of my life.
Well,
like,
the thing is,
average screen time 7
tool.
hours a day.
It's like any tool. If you use it properly, use it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Then
it is addictive, and if you know yourself, adults are addicted to it. You think, well, that's doing to a kid's mind.
Yeah.
I got mine when I was like, I think 15. It was a flip phone, so like we didn't have video and stuff like that on there. We had pictures that would take forever to download.
But the
I
stuff
grew up in the
watching...
dial-up age. You were waiting for a nipple.
Oh, for sure. Well, I grew up in the age of finding stuff with nipples in the forest, torn up and unused. But these kids, they're watching, like these short videos, 10, 15, like videos in a row, and by the end of it, you can't remember all of the 10 or 15 videos they've just watched. They're not actually taking in all of the information, but you can be damn sure they are taking in some harmful information along the way that they shouldn't be taking in.
No,
yeah, I don't have any kids, but I would certainly be very hyper aware of what they were. I would be monitoring a lot of
my kids ain't got TikTok. They're not even allowed on YouTube Shorts, man. Like,
yeah, I personally hate short form content. I pay someone for that.
Same.
I do have one that has over 100,000 views, and that that goes to Mr. Bug because he helps me out with that. But I did one the other day, which I just put the trailer together for Godzilla, like some of the clips you're not supposed to have, and put them all together and throw it up there, and that's done like 12,000 views. I'm like, what the hell?
It's okay for promotional use or whatever, or for to draw people to your channel, show them a little clip. They're like, oh, that interests me, and go watch the full video. But it's the ones that are just designed to be short form videos, where it's just like a little splurge of information, or these satisfying clip compilations, or they're garbage. They're literally garbage, man.
They're good for a 1-2 joke. So I do get stuck on shorts on one couple. They're from Georgia.
I find myself doing it on Twitter sometimes. I've got
and they bust each other's balls, and then the video's over with. It's kind of fun. Kind of reminds me.
If you're on the shitter or whatever, and you're scrolling through next video, that's all cool. But like, there's no way I would let my kid sit and do that. I've seen some, these weird videos where you have a kid with 4 or 5 devices around them, and they're just scrolling through with one of them, and then changing the song on the next one. Like that's not
babysitters.
A lot of a lot of the short form content, I think it also depends on what you follow. Because now I'm following a lot of content creation channels and art channels and things like that. So they give me ideas. So when it comes to like educational content, I like that. But then it depends on what kind of content the education is on. That's the issue, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't put that cocoa melon shit in front of my kids now, man.
Oh
That's-
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
actually, speaking
I
of
see what-
educational content, I wanted to show you guys. True Pop, I know you know a lot about movies and you know how to write scripts and everything like that. Did you see that Oppenheimer actually released their entire script?
Yeah, they do that for movies all the time.
Well,
Did
it's
you?
from the first person though.
Yeah, because Chris Nolan's sometimes autistic. He always wants to feel like special. Like, oh, I wrote it in first person because I wanted to. Yeah, his show off. Like,
Do you think anything can be
whatever.
learned from this?
No, not really. I
I-
mean, listen, if you think you're an auteur and bloody blah, you can only do this kind of shit if you have like a couple of successful movies, like maybe 10, 20, and you've got a name like Chris Nolan. Okay, maybe you're allowed to be, experimental in your approach with first person, but you gotta if you're starting out writing scripts, you gotta be comfortable with the basics. Don't just start with like Chris Nolan's doing, like, I'll write it in first person and it'll be great. And might not be though. But yeah. I always hear something weird facts about Chris Nolan. Like there were the rumors that he launched the actual nuke, and he even commented on like it said that fact
What?
like worried him. That people thought that he'd actually do that, but
Fuck.
I think with Oppenheimer had its own buzz outside of Barbenheimer. I think that was probably that and Minus One are probably the two best movies of the year.
Yeah, I liked Oppenheimer, though I expected it to be a bit more, I don't know, efficient with its use of screen time, I suppose.
Oh no, I knew it was going to be artsy fartsy.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't
That-
actually watched it. I've
I've
had
watched
the opportunity
parts of
to,
it.
but it's just not resonating with me. Fuck it.
yeah. I don't like artsy fartsy movies, and I got two this year that were artsy fartsy. One I expected, and the other one I did not expect to be artsy fartsy at all. Which Oppenheimer and then Minus One.
yeah.
Minus One's really artsy fartsy, and it's amazing. And
Yeah,
Oppenheimer's
yeah.
a great movie.
The thing is with Oppenheimer, it doesn't have any deleted scenes. What does that tell you? Like, literally, they just crammed in everything in there, like Martin Scorsese style with Killers of the Flower Moon. Sometimes it's I don't know. These movies are getting longer and longer, and I think editors should learn how to shorten stuff down. Not because I disapprove of long form content. Oh hell no! I love listening to long content. It's not that, but sometimes it's good to be efficient, and a way to do that is make something shorter, get to the main point. And sometimes with some long form content, it's just because it's so long that they don't really get to any specific points. Mulder just talks about music, get to the main point. Writing in this little dialogue to the main point, by the way. He dissects all of the elements, all of it. But it's just like if you're waffling on about, I don't know, 2 shots in Oppenheimer for 30 minutes, that's gonna might get a little boring,
They,
I think
they
if
could've
a
left
film-
out the nude smoking scene.
If a film's engaging enough, then I think sometimes if it is 2.5 hours to 3 hours long, it will go past and it feels like an hour and a half. But it's with, like you said, when these artsy fartsy ones where there's long drawn out scenes and too many of them, it can feel even longer than 3 hours, and I ain't got time for that shit.
It didn't feel like a 3-hour movie to me.
It didn't.
Oppenheimer didn't. I really I immensely enjoyed that movie. I like the fact that they brought the red wave in, the Red Scare in, and all this other stuff. They brought in a lot of American history that a lot of people forgot about.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm a history buff. I like history, so I enjoyed a lot of the stuff like the communism in the colleges and stuff like that before World War II and during World War II and modern day.
Mm-hmm. I definitely liked its like visual storytelling, like when he imagines little flashes in his mind at the beginning when he was learning at school, and you know when he was imagining also what kind of effects the nuke would have on people when he was giving that speech. Like those like visual things just kept me engaged. But some of the talking scenes, I'm like, okay, I get it. We can move on to the next scene now. I don't need to hear all of this conversation.
Did you get the fever dream after they dropped the nuke? Where he's like talking and he's like watching people's faces decay and all this stuff. Like he was experiencing radiation sickness. Everyone was. Everyone that was there when they dropped the bomb got sick.
Oh.
Yeah. They all exposed. They didn't know what was going to happen. They all exposed themselves to radiation.
That happened at a lot of the tests today, didn't it? Like in the Martin Islands, they like seriously underestimated how big it was going to be.
Seems how is it spoilers in history?
Well, it's true.
Spoilers, guys. It's 80 years ago.
Some people are not as well versed in history as others. I am a big fan of history, but you know, if they want to see the movie, I don't want to ruin it for them.
Has anyone seen Chernobyl here?
Yeah.
Good God,
No, I haven't seen
that
that.
was.
It's Skirmitar. We're not talking about personally.
No.
You mean the HBO series? Yeah, I saw that too.
Good God, that is just the most depressing but wonderfully made show I've ever seen.
Well, it was a depressing event, so
yeah. I heard about it, but I didn't know it was that bad. And
do you think they were going to like throw a musical number in here and there?
No. What did I say? I was expecting a happy like. No, I didn't expect it to be that bad. You know, that's what I mean. But yeah, what?
You talking about Chernobyl or the show? Like Chernobyl will be that bad of a catastrophe?
No, the show.
I
didn't know much about Chernobyl beforehand. I didn't know it, and then walking into it is just like opened my eyes wide open.
Yeah, I think Chernobyl is still responsible for like 34% of all cancer in Europe.
Good God.
Yeesh.
I highly doubt that.
I mean, have you ever been to a bar in Europe, man?
No.
Yeah,
I wanted to go to Europe until the invasion, and I just don't want to go now.
There's smoke everywhere. Might be a little cause to that as well.
Yeah. It's not like America where everybody's like, oh, you're smoking?
No. We smoke in bars over there. It's not
Not in the UK, they don't.
And most of the radiation, the countries like up north, they got the most of it, like Sweden and countries around it. So I highly doubt that data.
Are you guys Warhammer fans?
What do you think?
Really, he hates it when anyone talks about it.
Skirmitar.
Yeah.
Let's get your opinion on this. Henry Cavill is. I heard he's going to be a producer on this. Is that true?
Yeah, executive producer or something.
Executive.
He's going to be in it too, isn't he?
I don't know about that. Not confirmed, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No, nothing is confirmed. He said he don't want to play smaller roles because some of the fans really wanted him to play a certain inquisitor, things like that, and his answer was that he don't want to restrict himself in a smaller role in the universe. So nothing is written in stone about that. I'm really concerned about anything, not because of him, but because of Amazon.
Mm-hmm. It's understandable.
And not just that, but if they want to tone it down to the wider audience, it will be Rings of Power too.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a quick question, Skirmitar? If you could choose who Henry Cavill would play in 40K, who would you choose?
That's a really tough question because 40K is not like Star Wars.
No,
I
no,
mean Skywalker.
over
It's a,
10,000 years or more longer.
many characters he could play, big ones.
Is
like
it Rabu
Gilliman.
Gilliman? Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Real
Yeah,
quick,
but-
real quick, we got a new member, DJ Direwolf. Thank you for becoming a member
Oi.
and dropping it. LOM
B-Day,
in chat. Appreciate
B-Day,
you,
you
man.
slut.
And who do you think would be a good casting if it could be a real famous person for the Emperor or Man? If they had him in it.
Danny DeVito.
Um, so the Emperor in the 71 so this current timeline, he's in a kind of dead.
He's on
in
the
a
throne. Yeah. Like,
yeah, in life support, so whatever. And when he was alive, that's the prequel for 30K, then they will not start with 30K, so that's
they might show some
irrelevant.
flashbacks of
I don't know.
you never know.
Cavill knows the lore,
He does.
so that's a plus. And Amazon is capable to do good, like the Reacher series, but they are capable to make horrible things like Rings of Power. So
Yeah.
we'll see that.
I think it has to do with who's making it. So if Amazon Studios is putting it out there, and I think Henry Cavill's girlfriend's studio is making it, and Amazon is just putting it out there.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
you
the,
get things
they're
like
the money bags.
Reacher, and you get things like what was the show Chris Pratt was in, Terminal List.
Oh,
There is
those
some
were
good
great.
content on Amazon that Amazon just puts out there. They have the licensing rights and just put it out there. Someone else makes it.
Yeah, it has to say
Um,
like Amazon original at the beginning.
Yeah.
like the boys. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's
Hopefully
like
Fallout's not trash, but it probably is going to be.
Ah,
But
that. I suspect. Yeah.
I have hope that Henry Cavill will guide the ship, and that's probably the only way he has signed on is if he says what I say goes, and that's it. I have faith in Henry Cavill. He's a mega nerd. If he doesn't, then he'll lose the faith and he'll be a nobody to me.
So what we heard about that the first year, I mean the upcoming year, it will be a GW, the company that owns Warhammer, that will implement guidelines for Amazon, that what they can change and what they can not, regardless of Henry Cavill. So I really hope that GW usually is very protective about the lore. They are just
Very
a
strict.
greedy,
Yeah.
but they are a greedy company, but not that retarded like Disney and things like that. So we will see.
Yeah.
I can't see
Skirmitar,
them.
do you have Warhammer TV?
Mhm.
Yes, I have.
My
Some
friend's
of
been
the
showing me
stuff
some
on there
anime
is
on
good.
there. Oh my god,
Yeah.
there is some crazy animation stuff on there.
Yes, some of them are really good. Some of them are not really good.
Some of
It's
them are a
it's
bit like flash animation-y. They're more like motion comic style things. Although the story's good, it's not, and the drawings are tight. Like it's not exactly, your high quality flowing animation, but I still enjoyed that. There's some of the ones I did enjoy of there. There was one about a chaos guy, like one of the Nurgle ones. And the art style was amazing. And there was another one, Gork and Mork, is it? It's like an orc story.
Yeah.
And there was one about old Baelai as well, like a animated one. That was quite good.
I would suggest you to watch the Angels of Death series on Warhammer TV. That's probably that was my favorite.
so Skirmitar, if somebody didn't know anything about Warhammer, what would you suggest they start off with?
Like
It's too late, basically.
no, I wouldn't say that, but like literally hour-long videos on YouTube to how to start into Warhammer. There are books. There are what are easier to read.
Is it
I can-
Lutin? His videos on YouTube are some very good in-depth lore videos, and just the way he tells they're not exactly stories. A lot of them are just his breakdowns of the lore and whatever, but they're very in-depth, and the way he tells it is quite easy to follow.
If you are a really normie and you know nothing, I would suggest Bricky. I not really like the guy. He's a big YouTuber, but his style is very newcomer friendly. So
There's an Aussie guy as well that kind of keeps it sort of like
Major Kill. He's another big
That's the guy,
YouTuber. He's making smaller content, like 15 minutes long videos. That's a good start. But I would suggest Bricky's videos, and there are book recommendations there, and you can, because some books are about inquisitors and investigations and plot twists and things like that. But if you are into like fighting and things like that, you would probably not like those books. So you would rather read something about the Space Marines or the Custodies or etc. etc. So if you know what do you like, you can find the video about it, and you can start it there.
I think a lot of the creators tend to, they'll do a video of all the different factions, and they'll do a video of all the different Primarchs, or they'll do like, it don't tend to just be sort of long hour and a half story videos. They're more of lore breakdowns.
Yeah, and Bricky in general is great. He puts his videos they're always well put together, and when he rambles about COD zombies, I'm always immensely entertained by them. So, or the new COD campaign.
The only thing I know about Warhammer is from YouTube. I've never played it. I mean, I've seen the figures, and like the giant stuff is amazing. So, and that's one thing I got from watching that show Rebel Moon was I'm like, this is a Warhammer ripoff. I really felt like it was a Warhammer.
I think that's insulting to Warhammer, to be honest.
Well, no, it so they deal with a king that's been killed, and they're constantly in war, and there's these ships, and there's no like Space Marines or nothing. But I really feel like it stole a lot of the ideas from Warhammer.
It did, and it made me so angry. I hate that movie with all my heart. As a Warhammer,
Warhammer are kind of guilty.
Yeah, I think Warhammer fans are going to hate it.
No, I'm saying Warhammer themselves lift stuff from other franchises.
Yeah, but that's true. Like everything in the past 100 years, it came from something else. Like Warhammer took a lot of things from Dune, for example.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a franchise that it's started in '87, so it's an already established thing, and that movie it's ripped off lots of things and put in a lame light. So I really hate that movie, and that's the only movie from this year that I watched, because I didn't watch any of the movie in this year. And
if you think of the guys that invented it around that time, that was what was the pop culture: Dune, Blade Runner, 2000 AD comics. It's all sort of very similar to the grimdark, man. You know what I mean? They've created a real good aesthetic. Like, and if you're a sci-fi fan, I'm sure there is books in the series that will interest you. Most definitely, are well written.
Yep.
Speaking about interesting books, we actually spoke about it a second ago. Reacher. I'm not sure if you guys have read the books, but the Reacher books are absolutely fantastic, and apparently it's doing very well on Amazon this season. I did watch the newest episode. Have any of you guys been up to date on the Reacher series?
I watched all 4.
Yes.
Has someone memed this yet and wrote Reacher's back taco?
The actor, by the way, has admitted to taking steroids.
It's Thad Castle, man. It's snowing cocaine. How did you know?
Yeah, dude. It's he also played Aquaman in Smallville, if you guys remember it.
Yeah,
but
in Titans.
Yeah,
I can't see him without
like
Oreo.
I ignored that role because that's not my favorite show
happened.
in the world.
It was dog
This
shit.
is on my watch list, but I've been watching Godzilla for 2 weeks.
Yeah, same. This is on my watch list. The first season was badass.
Yeah, I mean the first season is great, and it was also based because I've read most of the books or read them audiobooks, but they are fantastic.
Mm.
The action scenes for the memes are also incredible too.
Yeah, I love comparing books to movies. I just find the fun, like little differences, and talking about how stuff is adapted in general. Because I've watched a lot of the extended trilogy of the Lord of the Rings, I've been debating like giving a crack at the Lord of the Rings trilogy books. I've got like one in 3 book standing on my shelf, and I just dropped it after I read something about singing trees and Tom Bombum Dildo, whatever his name is, and that's how it's spelled. I just
Tom Bombadildo. Nah, mate,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let that stand. Come on, mate.
literally that's how I read it as like back when I was in high school.
Tom Bombadildo Dilio.
Yeah. I could not, like, how do you read that? I have no idea. But yeah, as soon as I got to that part, I just dropped it. But might just
Wookie. Hold on. WookieBebad just gifted 10 memberships, and he's on the
Wow.
show.
Wookie legend.
absolute
Merry Christmas.
legend, man. Merry Christmas, man. Appreciate you very much, dude. And now everybody's getting them. Go if you got a membership, drop a thank you to WookieBebad in chat. That is absolutely amazing, man. Thank you so much.
You got to share the love, man.
Dude, I appreciate you.
Legend.
King. True Pop, you've caught up on Reacher.
Yeah. All 4 episodes. It's pretty good.
Have you read the books?
No, I have not. I have been told by UberGeek, well, not been told directly, just he tweeted it out, that they're quite good adaptations. There's some differences there and there, but it is adapted very well. And it's they've made a weird decision as well, because they're not technically adapting the second book. Apparently, it's like the 7th book or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was watching this and I'm like, hold on, I never read this because I haven't read all the books because I thought they were going to do it in like order of the books. But I read the first book, The Killing Floor, which was on the first season, and I was like, okay, I've read this book. How the hell are you going to adapt some of these scenes in there? Because some of them are just super graphic, and they did a very good job of it. I haven't read this book, but I'm going to go back and read the book when I'm finished with the season and try and compare the two for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wasn't that the character that Tom Cruise played in the movie?
It was,
Yes,
and
Corey,
everybody who was a Jack Reacher fan was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
They can't afford Tom Cruise.
And then when he got cast, I was like, all right, good choice, guys, good choice. And they did a very good job. A lot of the book is his inner monologue, so it's kind of hard to express that when you're doing it on film. But from what I see, they've done a pretty good job.
Yeah. And I see Corey Bieber. Whoa. Tom
what?
Bombadil is iconic. I don't know how you pronounce. I have no idea. Why are you guys looking at me like that? Bombadil. Deal.
I thought it was Bombadildo.
That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah.
Hey doll, merry doll, ring a ding a dillo.
I am fully ready to admit that I am not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. It's not because I don't enjoy Lord of the Rings. It's just because every time I see the movie, my friends watch the trilogy, and I end up falling asleep within like the first 15 minutes. And it's not because I want to fall asleep, but it's like a nursery. It just puts me down to sleep. I've seen all of them separately, but not together. And I think I should do that one time. But
wow. Yeah, that's a challenge. All 3 extended.
Yeah. They'll be
extended
like,
cuts in a row.
yeah. No, like my friends will be like drinking and like smoking and be like, all right, guys, we're gonna be watching all of this tonight, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'll sit there and then I'll just pass out on the couch while they watch all of it.
There's a lot more songs and poems in the books than there is in the movies.
Evidently, it works for Camelot. When he brings girls over, he puts Lord of the Rings on and tequila, and it works out for him very well.
It's scary.
What? Where is he finding girls that like Lord
You
of the
gotta
Rings?
watch Camelot streams when he's talking
What
about
the
this
hell?
stuff, man.
I need to talk to
Put
him.
something on the TV that you're not gonna watch. That's the whole point, True
Yeah.
Pop. I've done that with
Ah.
Spider-Man 3 as well.
Yeah.
No one's gonna watch that. Not even me.
I know. I have no idea
Oh.
what happened to this in the movie till this day because I was busy at the time.
And that reminds me, Green Rocks, not to revert back, but listen to content creators.
Yes.
Camelot talks a lot about content creation and the algorithm and stuff, along with being crazy and wild and everything else. But he does seriously talk about that stuff and try to catch when Gary talks about stuff or bigger channels talk about this stuff on a live stream. And don't be scared to send them a super to get them started on it either.
Oh yeah, no, like honestly, get advice from as many people as you can, everywhere you can. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I don't watch YouTube so much anymore in a capacity of just sitting there and watching it. I watch it and like absorb whatever it is that they're doing and being like, oh, that's really cool. I want to do that, or that's really cool. I think I might do this, or how did they do that? And then I dissect it myself. There's a podcast called the Editing Podcast, and one of the hosts uses CapCut, but he takes a K-pop video and goes, let's see if I can remake this in CapCut. And then he does that whole thing. He does it through CapCut, and it gives me ideas. I may not be doing the same thing, but it definitely does up my game quite a bit.
I like CapCut for effects. Like I said, I use a different editor, but once you get stuck in something, it's kind of hard.
You know what's funny? I thought the same thing, but I think CapCut is a great training tool to move on to something else because then you know exactly what you want, how to do it. CapCut's pretty good for short form content, especially when it comes to like TikTok and everything. Hail Mephisto. Hail Mephisto. Hail Static.
Hail Static. Yeah, Mephisto.
Wolverine. Hail to you, my man. But yeah, I recommend CapCut because it's a lot easier to use. It's free. And you can use it on mobile and website and on desktop. I am going to be learning Premiere Pro soon and DaVinci Resolve. I'll definitely give you guys my opinion on what's easier to get started on because a lot of these programs you'll get them and you'll be like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. What do I do?
That's how I feel with DaVinci.
Yeah, DaVinci does that. CapCut though is very different because it's not overwhelming and it's a lot easier to find what you need very quickly. But it's a great training tool to find what you need and what you want, and then move on to other things. We're not sponsored by CapCut, but if you guys want to get CapCut, let me know and I'll give you my link because it does give me extra memory.
I'll have to send you after the show. I'll send you a video on DaVinci where the guy's like talking about where you can put like text behind you in your video and stuff, all the add-ons.
Yeah,
that might be.
True Pop probably already knows about it.
Yeah, that might be behind a paywall feature because you have to kind of cut
well,
yourself
on the
out.
CapCut, it's not, and I know how to do it without having to. I know how to do it quickly now on that.
There's probably multiple ways to do it now that I think.
Yeah, there are quite a few ways to do it. There's easy, there's hard ways, there's clean, there's non-clean. You can make the original video and then overlay it and remove the background, and use a masking feature, and it'll work pretty well.
Yeah.
There are ways to. That's what I like about editing is that there are ways to do anything you want, even if you're not paying for the program. You just have to figure it out, and when you do, it's going to click for you. I just learned about compounding clips, which really does help.
You need to make a masking 101 video because I have no understanding of it. So when I did my tear in my thumbnail, I had to do it the hard way. It took me like 4 hours.
Yeah, I reckon I just don't bother so much with masking. Try to go around it with better ways. mainly I just use it stick to the edit tab and the color tab. For green. No, not the color tab. It's different actually tab. I can't remember which one's next to the edit tab. But yeah, DaVinci it's an interesting program. It's got like a paywall behind it, but it's like a one-time payment. I think it's like I don't know, $300-$200, which is really expensive.
I think it's about $265.
That's cheaper than Adobe though. Adobe's like so much a month.
Yeah. It's like 20. Skirmitar. Skirmitar works a lot with Adobe, right?
Yeah, mostly After Effects. That's
so. Would you recommend that program to newcomers?
No, that's really not newcomer friendly. I'm still learning it, so it's not. DaVinci is and After Effects is a compositing software, so I should edit in Premiere Pro, but I edit most of my stuff in After Effects because I'm used to it now. But it's not something I would suggest to start with.
Unless you want a headache, yeah. With DaVinci Resolve, like behind that paywall, is one feature I would absolutely kill a man for. It's the voice isolation tool. Removes every little sound, every little breath.
Guess what has that
in your dialogue, and it's behind a stupid 200 and how much did you say? $75. I just want that one little feature. Can I buy that feature? No, you have to buy it all. Oh, great. Thanks, DaVinci. You know, it's a shame because there's
that's
other
what I like
tools
about
to use,
CapCut.
but
It
it's
has
not
a
as
lot
good.
of those features that you do pay for it, but you can buy it like on Black Friday or Christmas, and it's really cheap. And it has the features where you can vocally isolate and remove like other audio features, or you can remove background spray, pretty easy green screen. When somebody says I need a green screen of this, I know I can do it in like 2 seconds because CapCut makes it easy. I don't know if CapCut's
that must be the paid version, because I've tried it on several things and it was like, oh, can't recognize background.
You can do it manually too.
Yeah. So I use for thumbnails, I use just remove BG.
Yeah, you can use remove BG for that too. CapCut does have a feature where you can make the thumbnail for the video while you're making the video, which is pretty cool. But you can use remove BG for that, and you can use a bunch of PNGs to make it in pretty much any other photo editing app. I use PixArt sometimes just because I find it easier. If you are paying for CapCut, you get something called what's it called? It's called Hypic, HYPIC, and that's also a photo editing tool that's attached to CapCut. And you can do the editing when you're using CapCut. It'll take you to the Hypic, and you can do the editing on there. It's pretty nice.
I use a free program for my thumbnails called Photopea. It's supposed to be comparable, if you know how to work it, to Photoshop.
Maybe I'm not familiar with it, because
it's browser based.
Oh, so that might be pretty helpful.
Yeah, so you can have a potato and make great thumbnails.
True Pop. Corey says you can do voice isolation in Audacity. It's free if you want to do it on the cheap.
Yeah, I heard of that one. Bit of a hassle too. You can remove like breaths for it because you can. What the tutorial videos that I watched is you can essentially set like this little bar and remove any audio that gets loud enough to reach that bar. You can remove everything there. The problem is it's difficult to adjust that. How loud is breathing? You know, it's kind of hard to guess. So
I get all that out with my microphone. Even when I was using a USB mic, I still had mixers and stuff like that off to the side, and I pulled all that out.
Yeah.
Mephisto uses GIMP for thumbnails. He said it's a pretty good free substitution for Photoshop.
I have a super hard time using GIMP. I get lost in it.
I'm
Do you ever play around with it?
I know Static uses GIMP. I've tried playing around with it, and I'm like, "Oh, so
See, what I typically recommend for a lot of people is practice. Just, make things just to make things, and you'll end up picking up tips and tricks along the way. Really does up your game too. You're not going to get where you want immediately, but you keep practicing, you keep just putting things out because you want to, and it'll help you in the long run, I think.
yeah, and it's really all a learning curve. Go with what suits you best, and then move forward and try to. Like, I still go in and play with DaVinci and try to figure stuff out on there. Just haven't got it yet.
Yeah, no, I am taking courses right now that require like other programs, and I want to use CapCut for it, but I can't follow along with the trainer, so I have to use like a different program. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn how to do it on the other program, and then move to CapCut and see if I can do the same thing, and perhaps I
Send
can
me the
help
links
other
for that
people.
program.
Oh yeah, will do.
Yeah.
They
I
might
mean, the
still
whole
have a
goal is to
discount.
be able to be able to pay an editor. I mean, that is the whole goal.
Well, I mean, you don't
pay
want
an
to.
editor and do it.
I mean, partly you can pay an editor to do it, but to be able to do it yourself is good.
Yeah.
I do, I'm becoming a pretty proficient editor myself, but I do want to get to a point where I can, train a different editor and actually have them do it while I can do more things. Because the whole point is to grow your content, and if you're always stuck doing the same thing, that's a time suck. You can't really create other things. So
Right. That's the whole goal, is to be able to create content and let somebody else edit it. Camelot does his own thumbnails. I don't know who. I think Perry Chan does Nerdrotics. There's
Perry,
a couple creators that
listen,
still do
Perry
their own
Chan is like
thumbnails.
a god at all this. Perry Chan
Oh
and
yeah,
Nerd Black, like Nerdrotic has what is it, the blue eyes white dragons of the editing community, in my opinion.
yeah. Like, he got the gods. Dude, Nerdrotics thumbnails. Like, I just want to be able to get those exaggerated faces without them pixelating. They got to be capture them in 4K and downsize them in 1080p.
At Mephisto, if you want, reach out to me. We can set up a recorded thing, and you can and we can put it on Legion channel. What what you do, how you do, and share it with the community. Because I also want to bring a lot of educational content to the Legion of Memers in this channel, because there's not a lot of educational content within our community, and I want to help the community because I know a lot of people who would do this educational content don't really want to have anything to do with the fellowship and the people around it, because they
But,
don't actually
and it
know the
would be
people.
great to keep it in the fellowship, because
Yeah,
it's our own niche. And if you're in here, you're in here. You know what I'm saying? And there's still room to grow, because people that aren't in the fellowship are still going to watch the videos.
yeah. I want to help. The community has helped me so much, and I want to help them as well. Whatever I can do. Yeah, I mean, Wookie knows. He reaches out to me like all the time, be like, "Hey, what do you think?" And I'll give him my opinion. But I only give people my opinion if they ask. I don't give like unsolicited opinions because people get annoyed by that. Mm. Facts, guys. Doing my own thumbnails, editing notes, content, topic creation is my entire Saturday. On the days I produce, dude, trust me, I know my whole weekend is pretty much gone nowadays. Just because I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I'm trying to create as much as I can. Trying to do the live streams, which is why there may be some changes going into next year, because I want us to grow, but I also want the channel to grow. So
Now, for the guys that can do a 10-minute video off the rip, just blah 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 blah, hit their stuff, throw a little bit of editing in, and do all that. More power to you guys.
yeah, I don't blame you for that, and I think it's great, but I also want to create engaging content, because there's a lot of talking heads in our community, and I think when people put a little bit more editing into the videos, make it more engaging, I think it'll change things for the better.
And videos I watch are highly edited. They're
Yeah.
very highly edited. Mahler, Gary, Geeks and Gamers, stuff like that. even
Pop
the
Culture 7.
Elden Ring videos I watch or the
Yeah, True Pop Culture.
Modern Warfare videos I watch, they're highly edited. There's montages, there's this, there's that in it. And that's the style I'm attracted to, which takes time. Like I told you guys before the stream, I have 4 to 6 hours a day of free time to actually do anything. And I end up spending that time in this chair.
Same.
Yeah.
Skirmitar works harder than I think all of us put together. He does intros for the full Aussie every week, and they're always bangers. Except for
you're
one
the
week
guy does
where
it.
I
That
took
shit's
over.
fucking fire.
I took over 1 week. I had to do a good job.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't know. The video of you getting wombat poop in your face is amazing.
Yeah, that's Kenzo. Kenzo did a great job with that.
I think I cried a little bit on that video.
Mephisto says I had to completely revamp my content to more scripted, formulated videos. They come out much better for me to each his own style. Yeah, absolutely. You know, just put out the best content you can. I think that's the way to go. If you think it's good, if you enjoy doing it, do it, and you know, people will come.
Well, so I had a buddy of mine that was like, "Oh, you're a hard ass. You're too hard on people." And da da da. He's like, "The young people aren't going to do that." And I pulled up my specs, and I'm like, 18 to 24 is the majority of people that watch me. I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, not everybody's a sissy like you."
Shout out to Mrs. Kenzo for enjoying me getting pooped on by the wombat. Kenzo, when you're making stuff, do you show your wife before you release it?
Yeah, of course. She's my test audience. She's my test audience.
She gets all. Yes, she gets all of it first.
God damn! I wish I had someone to like show it to. Like, hey, am I on the right track with this video?
You do. You have the Legion of Memers.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone who's in my house that I can show, like, hey, is this funny or is it taking it too far?
I show everything to my mom. If I get a chuckle out of her, I know I'm doing good.
And you know, that's not bad. You know, send it to your mom. One, she sees that you're doing something and she can be proud of you, and two, she can laugh.
Yeah, my parents just like, yeah, no clue what you're talking about here, our precious boy, but
our special precious boy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's well edited, well put together. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, sure. Just like I wish I had, I don't know, someone nerd in the house.
DJ, it's not a meme. It's a animated skit from Kenzo. Kenzo, can you drop that into private and I'll play
it? No.
Okay. It's going to be hard to go
Might
back.
Be on your channel.
Yeah. I'll drop a link for it. It's like 5 minutes long, man. You don't want to play that shit.
Mrs. Kenzo says sometimes I get to see it scene by scene as it's being made. It's like watching your favorite food be cooked, like place by place.
It does get a bit tedious for her sometimes. I'll show her, like, oh, look at this, and then 10 minutes later, oh, now look, and she'll be like, oh, it ain't changed. And I'm like, what do you mean it hasn't changed?
Did you not see the little
he's blinking now. His hair moves a millimeter. Like what?
Yeah, I usually have early look on Kenzo stuff.
Yeah.
Professor Savage Dad says, I'll be your Mrs. Kenzo True Pop. Wait.
Oh, thanks, mate.
No, scratch that.
Skirmitar is very helpful. I always reach out to him if I'm having trouble because he knows his shit.
Dude, I remember I reached out to you for like an intro and you were like all over it in a second. And I was like, God damn.
I mean, this is what you want to do. You want to reach out to other content creators and be like, what do you think? I think it's very important to make sure we keep that in the community, that knowing that you can reach out to other people. A lot of big YouTubers, it's very difficult to get a hold of them. And, you know, you can't ask like what they think. But, you know, if you have friends in this community and you have DMs open and you have an open dialogue with them, utilize it. Be like, hey, man, what do you think? You know, Wookie's done the same thing. True Pop, Kenzo, Skirmitar, like we've all done it with each other. And I think because we've done that, I think our content has grown because we're like, okay, that's great advice. I'm going to use this in the next video as well as making it in this video. I think if we come together, it's much better content wise.
So another thing too, if your buddy reaches out, shows you a thumbnail or shows you a video, feel obligated to tell them that something is wrong.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, well, this underperformed, and then be like, well, your thumbnail's kind of trash. You just said it was fine. Like, be honest with your fellow creators. Be like, oh, try this or try that. Like,
constructive criticism, guys. There's a difference between constructive criticism and insulting. So
yeah,
just remember, we're all friends here, and don't just crap on everybody.
But don't do it after the fact. Do it before they release it. Like after they've released it, the video bombs or stuff like that. Be like, oh, well, you probably should change this or that. I sent you the thumbnail like 3 days ago, and now you're saying that, and it makes you feel betrayed.
Mephisto says, don't be afraid to reach out to big creators. Worst case, they will say no or not reply at all. Yeah, that's true. Reach out to a few people when you have a thumbnail that you're not sure about, and just improve every like I know not a lot of people like Mr. Beast, but he says improve something with each video, and I think that's a really important thing everybody should be doing. Be like, I've watched this video, I don't like this about this. Next video I will not do this, or next video I will do the newest thing I learned, and see how that works.
Yeah. See, my problem is I hate every video I make. I'm just one of those people that thinks I make garbage. I've got almost 700 subs. Evidently, there's 700
I got
what
Quarter Black, Skirmitar, Perry Chan. I got True Pop. I got these people to compete with. I don't want to hear any of that.
Well, what I want to delve in. People using these starting soon screens on streams, and lots of people using like basic ones, and I did a custom one for Blabs. That's
it's
took
good.
a lot of time, and it's really good. And that's what I will try to do in the future, delve into more and make handmade ones,
make them unique.
Yeah,
these boring ones come from Twitch. It's
either Twitch or Kick or Rumble.
Yeah.
There is a lot of platform now. Can you pull up this without the sound, No Green Rocks?
Yeah, sure. Just did you put it in chat? Okay, yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, just mute it.
Why is Pop wearing Nerf protector shades? My eyes hurt. It's blue light glasses.
Oh,
I've been staring.
He's been editing way too much.
Bashing games, more like, but yeah.
Something else to think
actually,
about.
No. I've been hard at work, editing videos. Yeah, sure.
But that's something else is protect yourself while you're making these videos and stuff. Blue light blockers on your monitors or glasses. So I wear progressive lenses. I'm getting single vision lenses done with blue blockers on them for doing on PC. So protect yourself while you're making these videos.
Yeah, if you're spending hours and hours, because I'm one of those people that for work spends hours in front of a computer, and then I spend hours in front of my computer. And at the end of the day, my eyes are absolutely burning. I lost my blue light glasses. So, just remember to protect your eyes, because at the end of the day, if you
mute the video,
content, it's important.
Mute the video.
Mute it, because the
it's already
music
muted.
Okay.
Okay.
I do love this Scammy. It's really good.
Yeah, he made this all custom, and I think it's absolutely
the
fantastic.
guide map. Nice. Oh, very nice.
It stops in some places. It stops and it plays some video. This is version 1. Since then, Blabs asked a few upgrades, so I had to update it. But yeah, this took a lot of time. But this is a very unique starting soon video. And
so is this a starting soon before the intro, or is this?
Yeah, instead of a countdown, just instead of the countdown. have this, just to start in soon.
That's very
Okay.
cool.
Like usually when Blabs goes live, like she's not on screen for like 5 minutes. So I made this around to be 5-6 minutes. And there is some stops and videos plays that is
Awesome.
connected to Blabs.
That is
This is
really
dope,
cool.
man.
It's very unique. I like that.
Professor Savage says that's something a professional educator. I find that learning through actually doing is even more overdoing than failing at something is probably the best way to better understand what it is. And Mrs. Kendall says, Professor, that's how I learned to cook.
So Skirmitar, is making these for like commission for other creators something you'd like to get into yourself, or are you already too busy doing all your current works?
Not now. No commissions now. I can help if you reach out, but I
You're
have a
too
lot
busy.
of work.
Yeah, you're
getting
already
the-
smashing it, man.
Or at least make it worth his time.
But I can help anytime if someone have a question.
That's actually, Ms. Kenzo makes a very good point. She says, Skirmitar, do you show people whilst you're working on these, or do you just show it when it's done?
Sometimes I show snippets to one or two people. Like with Kenzo, we
We
sometimes
share stuff,
share progress. But no, like the stuff I made for Little, he always gets just the end result because I have full authority over it.
So I will say this: when I go and watch a video, they're doing a set photo or a set this or a set that. They have a preset. They're not making anything custom. Now, I think if someone was showing a custom video on how they made it, I would be more in tune to watch the entire thing.
So like a step-by-step tutorial kind of thing.
Yeah, like if you did a step-by-step, hey, this is completely custom. This is a,
Or
someone's
watch
paying for
along
this.
even.
This is how I'm doing it. And it's something wild like that. Like that's pretty crazy. I mean, it's not super insane with 3D graphics and all that, but just me trying to learn how to do that, I'd probably watch an hour and a half of you doing that.
I was thinking about doing that, but it's just, there's a lot of times of complete silence. It's hard to keep people entertained.
So you just
can
video
edit
it
afterwards. Yeah.
just video it, double time it or triple time it, slow it down when you need to explain something. And so I got a buddy, Joe's Atmosphere. He was in here earlier. He's doing a comic book and he does commissions for art. And I'm like, he does them live. I'm like, okay, pull that live stream, go back, slow it down, speed it up, and talk over top of it. That way you can explain why you're using the pencil this way.
If
or
you
using
guys
the
are
pencil that
watching
way.
this on the replay, do me a favor in the comments of this video. Let me know, because what I'll do is I'll start doing private member streams where it will be just me doing it, and then I will release edited, sped up forms afterwards. Let me know if that's something you'll be interested in, because I want to create more for the channel. I also want to give members, more benefits, and I think if I do that, I can pop you in, pop you out, or I'll be able to answer specific questions during the live stream as well. So let me know, drop it in the comments, and next year I will be working on more content like that.
Yeah, that'd be something too. You could add in like Twitter questions. Somebody asks you a question on Twitter while you're speeding through the stuff, you could answer those questions.
Guys, you know what would be really, really useful for editing? Because, like Wookie said, that it takes hours and hours on end. I really, really wish I could listen to music or podcasts while I was editing. But no, everything for my video needs, I need to hear the audio. I need to be able to hear what I'm saying.
That's why you have a Bluetooth headset in one ear, and then in the other ear.
I can't do that.
You have to give it your full concentration.
No.
Oh no, dude! I'm
If
one
that
of
was
those
true,
people
I'd be
who
rocking
needs
metal all the time.
I'm one of those people who needs, other, auditory.
Well, it depends what I'm doing, I guess. If I'm animating, yeah. If I'm sketching, I'll have a podcast on in the background all the time. But
Maybe if
I'm lip syncing,
maybe if you had your script or your subtitles somehow to the video, you could bypass that somehow. But
Like
no,
subtitles?
I don't know. No, subtitles wouldn't work. That'd be annoying.
oh, by the way, boys, the memes are stacked today. Again, we've got like a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna get to them in like 2 minutes, I think. Hey, it's Nerd Wars. Congratulations on your success, man. You've been absolutely killing it in the channel, man. Nerd Wars says I was editing an Aquaman review while as Ocean Man's played. It was beautiful. Just on repeat editing that.
I'm not really familiar with Nerd Wars, but I saw
He does
one
some
video,
really-
and that was really well made.
Yeah, I'm in awe of his talent with the long form videos. I have no idea how he does it, but I'm really envious of that, and that is amazing, man. Keep up the good work. All right, guys, what do you say, memes?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, let me just bring up the thingamabob.
You got
And,
Nerd Wars in here.
Yeah, no, wait, we're saying time
Yeah.
way too much, dude. Mad props to you.
Yeah.
You know, we've spoken in DMs, and your work is absolutely outstanding.
Dude, his editing and way he puts videos together blows my mind. Like, wow.
Hey, Lethal Lightning says, "Hey Kenzo, smell my fingers."
Fuck that, mate.
Go away, little.
I saw
Go away.
where your hand was in that picture on the full.
It smells like Dermy.
Smells like
Of back
bad
taco.
tacos. Bad tacos. Yeah, no worries, man. We were talking about editing, so you know, come in. It was totally topical, but just glad you're here, man.
Mhm.
Are
And
you
despite
trying
what you
to-
may have heard, I didn't try and touch Lethal's penis.
Oh,
With your mouth or your hand?
Or your
With
nose.
any part of my body. This is
Oh.
just
Ah.
speculation on the internet. It's one of these rumors that starts.
He used his hair.
Look, ma, no hands.
There's no proof.
He's
All right,
our
all
UK
right.
Willie Nelson.
Let's get to memes. Here we go. All right. So we got a bunch of memes here today. And if any of them get like hit for audio, I may have to clip it out at the end because YouTube seems to
Yeah.
hate this channel when it comes to it.
Hey, you didn't get
Hey, what
demonetized,
the fuck
so
are you
you're
saying
just
about
fine.
me in the chat, Mrs. Kensley?
No, we just keep getting like revenue share stuff. Jonathan Davis, who's getting naked next? No Green Rocks, Dermy Wormy, Extra Zero, CJP, True Pop, or WookieBebad?
Dermy's just looking for the reason.
I mean, Joey already has his pants off in this.
Dermy looks like he's going to pee there. So
He needs some squat. King of Back Taco has no back taco.
He
I
envies
mean-
when he doesn't have. Oh, come on, Dolomite.
Oh,
Man.
that is pretty well edited.
Dolomite.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not that hairy, I promise. But he even put my background in there and everything. I guarantee you, if there's ever like a bad article written about me, this is going to be the cover. We got Skirmitar.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Oh, Lord.
oh, what's going on here,
Hi.
Scott?
That's
Well, that's
you
the
know
AI.
the AI girlfriend.
Like
That's
literally,
Ken's a wrath.
that thing, by the way, is false advertising. All right.
Well,
would.
did she already dump you, Pop?
I've seen
know.
like, I've seen like clips of people using it. Like, I'm pretty sure Shoe on Head used it, and it's literally just the most generic ass chatbot
Yes.
you could think of, and it's just like everyone's like falling for it. Oh yes, finally, AI waifu, let's go! And it's just no, it's not that.
I mean,
You
You
just
have
got to
been
turn around or get a
fooled.
bag.
Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad reality. But then again, like AI is not going to reject
broke
you,
me
embarrass
today.
you, or anything like that.
Dermy
So people-
Wormy has thought about all of us naked. No shit, no doubt that motherfucker has thought about it.
Friends
Until
with
next
that
time,
dad
friends.
coming
Need to be
in like a
reminded of
dick.
that.
Until next time, friends.
WookieBebad says I don't need to be reminded of that.
Yeah.
And we got this, looking for a husband. It's Skirmitar made
Okay.
this. And she
Okay, this I hope that she will be here because we have some lore for this. There is a meme war going on between me and Tris. That's the part of it.
I love these meme wars between you guys. Keep it up. Dude.
How many times have you married her off now, bro?
Yeah, third times maybe.
Legion of Memers is diverse. I love it. What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's enough.
Skirmitar. This is
Yeah,
the custom images I sent you, right?
The Soups, you know what you look like? You look like the meme. Like, yes. Like to the side.
Would you watch this, Pop?
No. You know why?
Liar.
Because I have taste.
Oh, and Nerd
I
Wars
played
coming
all the
in
way through
says,
Spider-Man 2.
Will
This
you
is, the
prefer-
this is the sequel to Bros.
The,
Will you
the funny
prefer
thing is,
more-
Dermy's picture with his hairy chest, it fit perfectly with the
Why are
guys.
the nipples? in
That's how it
awkward
looks
position?
like. That's
Yeah.
how damn you do.
And the skin tone like matches as well and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I did this with my phone before the show, so
Oh, did you add the hand on the shoulder?
Yeah.
On,
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
No,
say,
it-
it looks a little ape-like.
Nice. Really nice.
Cheaters fool.
There's your outfit for Vegas.
Oh yeah, man. Well, no, Vegas is hot. I'm not wearing that hat.
I mean, if you're only wearing that, it's not bad.
Yeah. Well, knowing you guys, somebody will come by and just lift up the back end of the thing.
Put a thong on and write
Yeah,
gotcha
so I
on
was
the
gonna
ass
say.
cheeks.
See my big hairy ape ass. Oh, that's really cool, dude.
Oh, that's cool as shit. I'm gonna have to steal that.
Yeah, I've been making some Fucko Pops. I've made a few of these today.
and what
That's pretty cool.
did you
I like
use
that.
to do?
This is a combination of AI and Photoshop, just to remove the AI weirdness and stuff.
Okay,
That is awesome, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, I've made a couple. I made one of me, and there's another one. There's the one of me.
Why you like Jon Snow?
I'm just supposed to
You're
be
not
Also,
that
looks like a
handsome,
wizard with a
jeez.
tablet.
Yeah, Kenzo
Yeah.
chooses the one that makes him look the best.
That's right, obviously.
A 420.
That's I do all my animation on my iPad, so that's why he's got the iPad.
It would have been better if you had a blunt hanging out between your fingers.
It's just like hanging out of his mouth in the corner.
Yeah.
It's your
the
your
next
one.
the next one's my favorite though. The other one I made. You'll see that in a sec. Yeah.
I can see that.
Davis.
I don't know why I find that
Better
so
than a
funny.
Transformer, man.
Oh,
Is that
Oh,
free
no.
freedom?
Mr.
That's-
Kenzo, just go to the other room.
that's exactly what happened to me at one birthday party near my Christmas. And my grandma, for some reason, bought me a Transformer game, and I was like confused. I'm like, but I like Spider-Man, Grandma. not You know what? Sure, I'll take it. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like it's not what I wanted. But you know,
That is spot on though. That is very
Spoiled
good.
brat.
yeah.
Nice one, JD.
Oh,
No, this is
bro.
great.
Hey, he got the white on the face too.
Why do you have to make it gay? Right.
Well, it's just natural. I can see it
Always.
right now.
These will
Well
all be
done.
available soon.
Very well done.
I'm going to set up one of these scam websites. I mean, websites.
So you know what?
Where-
Funko could probably make some money making custom Funko Pops based on your designs like this, instead of throwing $3 million worth of toys in the dumpster.
Yeah, sure. Instead of making all them shitty Marvel ones and the fucking
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
Justin
afraid-
Bieber.
Was it cost you $50 to get a custom Funko Pop? Fucking do it.
like a pink gay Galactus and shit. Like, yeah, they're great.
A Justin Bieber pop vinyl repaint is interesting. How limited
I mean,
is it?
If I were to sell these, unfortunately, Marvel would like bust down my door and then just
That
throw
certainly
me
is.
to federal prison for copyright.
I like he
infringement.
has no mouth, so he was forced to get it on the face.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Nice.
that's fucking nightmare fuel.
It is.
God. It fits so. You know, it looks like the bearded lady in what was the circus one?
That looks like fucking day 37 of girlhood.
I only just understood that joke.
Tyler Fisher couldn't do it that good.
Oh my god, that is.
That's
is
like
sick,
looking at Roseanne
Chris.
Barr naked.
That is a good one.
Oh.
Chris.
I didn't
Yes,
want to picture
yes.
that.
Return the Jedi. Thank you. One of my favorites.
That Dermy face is just so
Fits on
perfect in
everything.
every way. Yeah.
He has a very memeable face.
The
Yeah.
Tris. If she
How
sees
does
this,
it
she's
Somebody needs to tag Rachel Zegler in that.
Start tagging her in all of your Dermy gifts.
no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do indeed fart in jars, and they will also be for sale on the website that I am going to be setting up.
Guaranteed
And
to bring
every
up our
every
animation
Kenzo
game.
meme tag Taylor Swift.
No, oi, fuck you, man. That is just cyberbullying. You guys are fucked.
I
Oh,
I
dude, if she
never tagged.
responded, you'd fucking have a heart attack.
AI is supposed to be used for fun things like making Funko Pops with jizz stains on their face, not ones of Taylor Swift getting railed by fucking Muppets, man. What is
Dude,
wrong with
that's
you people?
fucking hilarious.
Oh.
Mrs. Kendall
Look,
says, I
fuck.
can confirm.
Like,
A nerd word says, you don't mess with Swifties. One
Damn
Punch
right.
Man,
You do.
Token
You
Fan
do.
says, evening, everyone. Person Turtles wave. I can't
You
read
don't
all
have to read them all. He's tricking
yeah,
you
don't
again.
get True Pop stuck in the reading again. He'll be there for 3 hours.
Skirt.
And mother-in-law's a seasoning sauce. Scare me.
Swifties are psycho.
And they dance in movie theaters.
Oh, what's this?
That's totally
That's
normal
pretty cool.
behavior. And y'all just
These are pretty
jealous.
cool.
They
Give me
don't
one
dance. In.
sec. I gotta put the sound on for this because that is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Now, is that supposed to be like a mentally handicapped Darth Vader? I always wondered.
It's supposed to be the Legion headquarters.
What the fuck is that
that's
in
where
the
we are
comment?
now.
I always, every time I look at it, I see like Darth Vader as a midget or something.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
Oh my
me too.
god. We'll get
I
to
raised
in a
this
second.
complaint when it was created. All right. A derpy Darth Vader.
A derpy Darth Vader. There you go.
All right, I want combat seating. You know your places.
Turned up a little bit.
Get those weapons stowed. Let's go. Come on,
All
settle
right.
down, people. Lock them in. That's it. Ready to get it on? No.
My animated face. That's hilarious.
I'm ready, man. Ready to get it.
Exit Zero's making sure everybody's safe.
He is the producer. He's a very good producer. Here we
Oh,
go.
nice.
Yeah, this is fucking dope.
And all those Kenzo's farts and jars, you know. And collecting.
What? Wait, that was Moza?
Yeah,
That was
Moz
Yeah.
and Savage
that
Dad.
was Savage Dad and Mazza. Where are we off to then, boys?
The most
Yeah.
expensive fart joke in history.
Let's crash this
Mew.
hunt into fucking Australia like Char did with the fucking.
No, Kenzo, Australia is not a real place. All right, we'd be landing into
Nah,
the sea.
let's crash it into Lethal's house. Just like
It's the moon. I always wanted to go to the moon. You know.
What the fuck happened? I don't know. We planned everything just right.
shit, I'm invested. Yeah, when's the sequel, man? I was invested in that, like more than some of the Hollywood franchises that have come out this year.
and
Oh God,
what did
No.
you do?
Jesus!
What did you do?
Daddy will spill it all.
All right, okay. Lethal needs to be on the stream with Dermy.
Oh my God!
Wait,
Oh,
as it
God.
goes, I have to thank Lethal for being the first person to show me this video on my fucking Twitter timeline first thing in the morning when I
Oh
woke
my
up.
God!
I couldn't get rid of the phone for the whole morning.
We got another one right here.
This is pretty good.
Either he did
Yeah.
in this one, or he dialed it up to 11 in the next one.
Welcome
Yeah.
aboard, D-Day, mate. Welcome
Yeah,
aboard.
that is a great debut, man. Great job.
On the first day of Christmas, the phone Aussie gave to me. A Moza can't eating KFC.
That doesn't quite rhyme. Wait, is this like a racism accusation towards a albino?
Just you always
Moza.
fucking look into it too fucking deeply. Oh, KY jelly. What does the KY stand for?
Listen,
Like,
listen.
fuck,
I
man.
had to. I am the analyzer. All right, I like to break
the
down my movies.
analyzer.
Yeah, definitely the analyzer.
So in
Everybody
Australia,
make,
AFC mean
Pop
kinky
is now the
fucking chicken.
analyzer in the Legion of Memers.
I'll
Did you
analyze
say
your
the
mom.
analyzer?
Yeah, it's exactly what he is, an analyzer.
Oh Jesus!
Ah.
No. See, Tris, it's spreading.
That's actually very well put together. That looks fucking perfect.
Very well done. I like how the
know.
mate of this.
Yeah,
like,
Mrs.
it's a
Kenzo's
little-
a bit upset. She's like, what?
We got what's this? Oh my God!
Dermy as Amaranth, like perfect.
Legion of
Perfect.
Thoughts. I don't know why Green Rocks looks more scandalous.
Dermaram.
Looks the most scandalous. Well, it's
I don't know. The one on the top right, Fire Dancer, is pretty fucking hot.
It's DJ. Oh yes. Yes.
She turned into Pepe.
I get that. That is in reference to Moza was actually the one that, well, not hassled Triss to become the Legion member, but yeah, told Triss that her memes are sick and that she should definitely join the Legion.
Yeah,
And
everybody. Just so everybody knows, you don't make it in. You make it in through your work.
So Moza actually
Work.
did something fucking right for once, it seems.
You know, I that's how I live. That's how I live. If you do good work, I pay attention. But if you're not doing the work, I just can't.
I live by the same rule. Just we live in different worlds. I work on cars, so yeah.
Yeah,
People do shitty work we don't pay attention to.
exactly. Professor Savage Dad made this meme. It says for Christmas, Dermy says for Christmas, I want to be a famous YouTuber. Santa says be realistic. Pictures of extras heroes. How many subs do you want your channel to have?
That's how he did it. I knew it. I knew there was. He asked Santa for it.
Yeah.
Gotta give Dermy credit. He puts the work in. He puts a bunch of videos out.
So
Yeah.
are these pictures of his butt on the table then, or are they?
Oh,
Oh, Jonathan Davis doing Dermy dirty.
This photo of Dermy, he looks like a
That's
serial killer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Dermy hasn't posted weights lately, so
That's his
we might be
most
looking at that.
iconic photo as
Nerd
well.
Wars, check your DMs, man. Do you have to get gang stomped by memes to officially get in?
Well,
Yeah,
that's kind of the
something
case
like
with
that,
Mother.
mate.
Yeah.
We got this one as well from Jonathan Davis.
Oh, little Dermont.
Look at the back of the window.
Green Rock staring through the window.
Because I get no presents.
Oh,
Or no bitches.
I'm gonna steal your
no
present.
bitches, no presents. Oh,
Oh, all I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, no.
True Shakur Carey, true TSC.
oh shit. You're already pretty enough as a boy pop. I don't know how I feel about this.
All right, give me one
It's
second. We'll see if
disturbing.
there's more memes.
Hold on.
To see your face and stuff, you know? Like, that's I'm looking at myself.
Disturbing is one word I'd use, mate.
Jeremy's probably wanking it to that right now.
I'm
Yeah,
just
just
checking. Just checking. All right, I don't see any new memes. Guys, you absolutely killed it on Memes Day. Holy crap. I think that's that was like almost 30 minutes of just meme coverage. Great work, everybody. Congratulations to our newest members. You guys did the work and you guys deserve it. Keep on the good energy and the good attitude. Keep on learning and growing and reach out to your fellow Legion members for advice or if you need any help. Other than that, it is about the time we end the show, so I want to make sure everybody has a proper outro. True Pop, you got anything coming up?
I have plans. I've not started on it to make a highlight reel of live streams and video clips of my own channel throughout the year, just to kind of wave goodbye to 2023. Apart from that, not too much. Please do, if you have any stream highlight suggestions. It could be any from the Fellowship.
Big, small, does it matter who it's from?
Not necessarily. I mean, if I've heard of them, laugh at their content and stuff like that, occasionally watch it, then, you know, if it's something I'm completely unfamiliar with, maybe not. But no, if you have any stream highlight suggestions, do at me at Twitter or send me a DM or just tweet at me or let me know in a comment on my YouTube channel. So yeah, my channel is essentially stream highlight edits. They don't really make money and anything like that. They're really short, but a lot of people watch them. So I keep on making them. And yeah, you'll also find occasional reviews and stuff like that and me analyzing stuff because I like to think about things, I suppose. Yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to fill out. It's been fun.
Awesome, man. Skirmitar, I see you have a new profile picture. Let's just make that big and say hail, Lethal Lightning. You're looking good.
Hey, Little Lightning. Yeah, I thought I advertising my boss a bit because he likes this picture very much. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube. Nothing serious in the works, but recently there was a award show on the gaming channel, the Gronkies, and I worked a lot on that, like almost 2.5 weeks worth of work.
Wow.
So yeah, that was a really good show. So if you are interested, go back and watch it because that was awesome.
Awesome, man. Yeah. And that's on which channel?
Hyper Little Chat. I will link in the chat in a second.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Kenzo, what you got coming up this week?
I've got not a lot coming up this week until BLZ Pub next Saturday. I shall be enjoying the festive season with my family at home. Mrs. Kenzo is going to cook the best Christmas dinner ever, and I can't fucking wait.
Is it New Year's next Saturday? 30th?
I'm not sure. Give me 1 sec. I'll check.
I think
No,
so.
It's
31st.
next Sunday is New Year's Eve.
Weekend's coming up.
Yeah,
That'd be
no,
funny if it was like for me and Kenzo like nearly New Year's Eve on a Legion stream. Yeah.
I think for the
WookieBebad.
Aussies, they have it earlier because of the metric system or some shit. But like,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, their toilets also spin in a different direction, right?
Hmm.
WookieBebad, what do you got coming up this week?
I've got my Toho versus Legendary video that's been 2 weeks in the making, and actually a solid week of watching movies and pulling clips. And then I got a Rebel Moon review coming out, which I'm not as harsh as most people. I actually kind of enjoyed the last hour of it. I think it was the last 45 minutes actually, but yeah, that's what I got going on, and we'll see what I get done. I've shown Green Rocks and I put it on Twitter, like the intro for the video, trying to work with music and video editing and all this other stuff. I like it because it's hard. Fixing cars is easy. Doing video editing is hard. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Guys can check it out.
Awesome. Yeah, go check out the channel. Go support him. Kenzo, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, thanks for joining us, Wookie.
Oh, no problem, dude. Anytime the memers ask me to come, I'm there.
He just looks forward to getting memed the shit out of.
You guys are brilliant. You guys are brilliant. You guys do things I can't do. I envy that.
Well, it's a skill everybody picks up. Skirmitar,
Yeah.
what was your question in the private? I didn't see anything.
He asked something on Discord, the Legion Discord.
I have my hands full right now. So if you want to bring it up, bring it up. But I have my hands full at the moment.
The hell picture is that, Kenzo?
I'm Superman if he wasn't scared of Green Rocks, leader, creator, and founder of the Legion of Memers. I have a goal next year to try and make it full time so I can make more content and cover more shows. So do me a favor, subscribe to Legion of Memers. If you want to become a member, I'll be putting more perks in next year. I'll be making more time. Go check out CJP's channel on YouTube. Skirmitor, can you drop that in the chat? He released a new album Thursday. And go check it out. Drop a like, drop a comment, and it'll help his channel out. But as for us, next year there will be a few changes. I am working on them with Extra Zero, my producer, who is amazing. Hopefully we can take the Legion to the next level and grow ourselves to the point where some people can, end up being full-time on YouTube and then hiring other people and, making things grow and bringing you guys content that will help educate you, but also make you laugh. So thank you all for being here today. Everybody in chat, you guys have been absolutely bonkers. I appreciate all of you. WookieBebad, thank you for dropping those subs. The gifted subs, man. I really appreciate it. Without the support of this community, the channel would not be where we're at today. And hopefully we can continue to earn everybody's support and grow to higher heights than I could possibly imagine, because I never expected us to even get to where we are today. You guys absolutely blow my mind, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you who watch the streams, enjoy our memes, and just keep on spreading the laughs and keep on creating content. For example, Nerd Wars is making those amazing edited videos. If I always say we're creating content that we think is lacking out there, and we can complain about everything, but if you don't do anything to change it, you're just sitting there doing nothing. And thankfully, a lot of us in the community have started creating our own channels, just starting to create. So know that it's not impossible for you, and hopefully the Legion will help you along your journey as well. Exactly. Nerdword says we are the media now. Yes, but the good kind of media. Absolutely. So thank you everybody for being here today. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you guys next week. Be sure to drop by because it is the end of the year stream, so we might have big guests, we might have small guests. I might just send a blast message out to members to hop in. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Later.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This is a long ass outro video.
For a reason, Kent.
We have this long video that we should be talking over.
Oh, yes. Okay, everybody,
So,
I mean,
Merry
like, have fun
Christmas.
with it.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Maybe we should just do the outro when this is playing.
Maybe.
Man, this like fucking
I really like this also because so many memories.
Yeah, I the only problem is next year we're gonna have more, and I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I'll keep the same format, but I'll figure it out. Well, I'll just reach out to you, Skirmitar.
Yeah. I remember like editing like half of these, like I'm just bringing my memories.
One or two is mine in this. I recognize them.
I think a couple of them are yours.
stop making Taylor Swift memes getting railed by fucking Muppets, you filthy dogs. Use
Shut up,
AI
Steve.
for something good next year.
And Merry Christmas to all our guests. WookieBebad, there you are again, stung by bees. I can't unmute you, Wookie. Unmute yourself, I think. No? No, you're good. You're unmuted now.
Yeah, we could be
You
doing
still
this.
hear
with
him?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Yep.
This is the sweet part of it. This is my favorite.
So,
Hey, it's the 69th episode. That's a special episode.
Yeah, I got to be on the 69th episode. That's really special.
Why we are using version 1 of this and not 2?
Version 1 was from the end. The next year we'll switch it to version 2 and maybe get a filter.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you soon.
God bless you, Chris.
Later, guys. Have a good one.